It's here for impenifor sa de chimbi animu nsem ene me no ka say so for asanso abetuja abayiwe ya hu ni picture and then the videos I was screen so you can attest to me with me says she's a very beautiful lady. Yes, a beautiful lady with a very beautiful smile, with a very beautiful skin, and also a very young lady. But me no ka say this lady she's gone too soon. We just say so what is really happening? Because just before this particular video, the kind of anti-stylish home in some by anti-stylish na topa a year a leak ya obia e kan wase but lady we no na asem ye different na it for the tintin it yan is a lady broken heart until no nkasa agene nkwa if you no nkasa ne hu nsem. I say watching the lady on the screens it is bringing chills. Man forecast a deben pana bema bit my yew ewo in this particular kufuado economy abekase obeku na sebio emba no so no omu hu se ewiase we na ye wo no bema de bema ye bibi na je se ehyewa ewo so hu se mpempem do wa mpempem so ye mpempem town mpempem so do nti obi jawa ekire bi no obi bitima fawo no afo so okay me dofu ni enada lumba eka se uja me no obi aye den obi age me so bo obi afa me esi me sa niema ladies yen kan kire omo ana e for let's cut to the chase in sama eba sisi ya ebetime a confirm ye pa se lady we ne de me no ka se we pa sisi ya ne de e for on kan hu bi o say she's dead. Now the circumstances are a lead here to this particular death of this particular young lady emu ya repair yi because now no more details eba and I only me so me banner the details need me back to back. I'll make sure I'll not spare or leave anything because person we more full details of what is really going on. Now you follow into screens so I say a 26-year-old lady named Abigail Nana Ama Fosua has taken her own life. And you see an part say 26-year-old lady I friend Abigail Nana Ama Fosua me no ka say on part say we ku ne ho odwan kasa je odwan kasa ne nkwan fini nsem na ekwan ofa so yes ade ne say she committed this act by hanging herself. Is odwan kasa ena ode ahoma eso ne kon take one pa ena it say nim say ceiling fan o say standing pole ena ode so no say sisi a bibi edu no me Jimmy ankasa me nkwan fini nsem adan a yenkuti nsem na okan o say adan a o say. But before then, see baby and 70 and she took her own life in a room at Gentleman Road, a suburb of Samria Boy in the Amenfi West District in the Western region. Reportedly due to a broken heart by her boyfriend. See, and your chair say, baby, a lady no in 70 no, a bia and potema a friend a Gentle Road. As a Gentle Road, no, a suburb a friend a Samria Boy in the Amenfi West District of the Western region. I reportedly the into a year son was because of a broken heart. As a broken heart, nipa or causes a broken heart, no, Rankas and the boyfriend. There's for it even gets juicier. Who she it's more mokasa abayiwe nsem media ejimieni ade de mesibu nye hu hwe because there's a particular part am yanka sem hu ye kran me yem sheme na yen to aso biem or say according to reports gathered by EdHub late morning into the afternoon yesterday, the alleged boyfriend of the deceased arrived at a residence and called out to a landlord who was in his room at the time to inform him that the suspected Abigail has harmed herself following conversations they had had. Into a patch say a year anopeya ena a year abranti and a year the boyfriend no a be few to a be few hono eno otimu friend if you and say few ramesro a year abaiwa na menene wo ho a year mami abena me suspect say si abena no me say wo no aka say di ni hu ewu ne friend say de be ne course so ena all patch say sorry yes Abigail rather no but say Abigail only Abigail have a conversation in that enumere but that conversation only Abigail have a no or just na conversation is no e corner na say Abigail or person no kasa eje ne nkwa afinisem nti ho na asem no eye hu no na osanso to aso say when he called the landlord, okay, when the deceased arrived at also when the alleged boyfriend of the deceased arrived at the residence and called out to the landlord who was in his room at the time to inform him that a suspected Abigail had harmed herself following conversations they had had. they then decided to check on her in a room, only to discover that Abigail had taken her own life or had hung herself. It was part to say Br0ke chief and say and then come on Abigail D no o say Abigail some Abigail can say Abigail person yem kwase ade nti no de tie bia no on di na onko say Abigail ne ho ya na ne ho nya na because indura conversation on Abigail have here no na say Abigail na Abigail o sha say Abigail no obedi kwase asem itina ho na afi de efura no ene abrantie no omokoye na say Abigail ye hwempu bom obi enfi ene ye kotempu mu ne ye na say Abigail ode ahoma sen ne konwo a eno hangi say weku ni hui. The incident was reported to the police, and the body of the lady was retrieved and taken to a mortuary at Samates Hospital for further investigation. Amaminuka some party say lady no omo inform police and police for abefa emu no if you on na call Samates Hospital ho ene kwakoye postmortem any further investigation. The alleged boyfriend also was invited by the police to assist in investigation. It's a part of saying somebody see no ama me no see no adina ko police case. It's no police for say a bit my two things. It can be say a beer na sa particular lady no bia obi ne di no bone and on ankasa buy na o message dem free me into police for far body no de call Samates Hospital into one ye kwakoye postmortem say indeed no lady no we know who yen is duty away ahoma no de share no kon anaso no ankasa no a confirm anasa no ho I don't know how to put it. Ono ne ku no ho ano na share no ho ahoma na akonfo I don't know how to put it. Ono na ye ya na say obi na ye because so no ye ya broni beka say the English name for that no the person will die of what we call strangulation because so the ahoma sen kon a the intent for the ahoma so omko omu ne say na omo hangi omo ne say o the ahoma sen kon na hangi ho a ahoma no Br0ke windpipe and also it blocks oxygen. Once nipa humi ekohu so your oxygen cavity and also your windpipe na ahoma no Br0ke wa then say nipa de onim say nipa untimi humi a within the next 3 minutes no all the organs in your body will begin to cease. Within the next 5 minutes you have what we call brain damage because nipa immediately oxygen refuses to go into your brain. You have multiple paralysis. After the multiple paralysis, you have brain damage. After the brain damage, you have multiple paralysis. Let's say after that, all the organs in your body begin to shut down. And even if your heart is beating, once your brain damages, there's nothing you can do. If your brain damage, there's nothing you can do. But your brain, it contains and it controls your whole body system, your movements, your eye, your breath, everything. And then the central processing unit of the body. If the central processing unit of the body is dead, and you say into computer no say motherboard share, also screen emba, or keyboard emba, or mouse emba, because the control no ewu. So this case no omuchemu ya was here if Abigail on one person ade ahoma ehye no ho ehye no kon ana say ebi obi na ye na wa hye dey free me nti efera no kra na man focus we see ebisa no question. And the boyfriend in question will see be some test or sending sa lady no or cast maybe a do need yes she's had enough of so kuno. Maybe a do no so kuno. This is the questions and for Abisa. Now in all of this thing, I invited a alleged boyfriend, to police station, and he chimney see an sa lady no cran or ba we jan the baho all because of order. I mean the oka o share lady picture was screen video or because away your phone or do Jimmy odo tantan odo kwasia odo imboasem be obi so beka say ento wada. She's a very beautiful lady. She left behind a son. Nyankopon enfa ne kra ensie yi. We know the Ghana police will get into the root of this matter, but one thing I will say is that your ba na utimia, don't take your life because of any person and any man. Masa embema de omu ahudo bebre se kojo nyema wa ebi e chan kwa me be ya ma emba kra de mu ni problem mu si mo prime mu so hwese na girl ne ho efe na wo hwe no kra hu se bia wa wo ba ko ana onwo ba ko you no know if because or a very beautiful girl it is a bema etete wa ana bema ye bibia enya mesrew you can talk to somebody. It's in a ban on any picture screens no says on any dia. This child will grow up without the mother. If you're for young kind of a woman, also a very selfish because I didn't turn out pay see at least obey be say can go so dream or ban home. Wait to me and fat we need and to ban home. Now we can what you want us on confuse same side yeah or for Rebecca say a very selfish thing for her to do. But regardless why and me so sad, but at the end of the day, no, it is what it is. It is what it is. You need the indemnity. You be CBR, you be more updates on this.